Local 370 has been in Flint since 1907. We've been around 109 years. We started basically after the first Buick plant was built in 1905. We do a lot of residential buildings, commercial buildings, auto work. We do all types of plumbing.
Well, the problem happened because the water source was switched over to the Flint River. The river is very high in salt content, which makes it very corrosive, about 19 times more corrosive than what it should be.
The river water was not treated with a corrosion control.
So between that and the proper chemicals not being put in it to treat it,
it was doing damage to the plumbing, to all the pipes, because that corrosive water was eating the coating inside that protected everyone from the lead pipe. From the time they threw that switch, we knew there was something wrong with the water by the way it looked and tasted and smelled, but they kept telling us it was safe to drink. But finally in October they admitted there was a problem. They found lead in a lot of children's blood levels in town.
I had already started to notice different health changes within my son Dana. The first sign that I noticed was when he stopped breathing in his sleep. The bacteria from the lead had caused his tonsils to swell 3 times the normal size than what they were supposed to be. Now Dana has asthma. He has had multiple seizures.
I've been here my whole life, 34 years. I have a family of 6 children and me and my wife. It was more like unease and extremely concerned for the health of our children, Well, they told us one thing, like saying, okay, it was okay to wash with. It was like the more information came, the more light was shed on it, the more they said, we can't use it. Washing your hands, your dishes, bathing is a big, big task, because literally there's bottles and bottles and bottles of water. I got a huge pot that we put on the stove just to warm the water up so we can bathe our children.
When the water wasn't efficient enough to take showers in, and really had me and my family all twisted out. Getting in that water and getting out, scratching, itching, and all that burning, breaking out with that rash and stuff.
everybody has an obligation to certain things, and when you see a community like this just damaged and you can help, you feel the need to step in and do that, and that's what we did. Our international union.
They got with the Plumbing Manufacturers International. They actually shipped us over a bunch of faucets and supply tubes and stops. So we had a big rally on January 30th with 470 plumbers and pipe fitters from around the state.
Some of them were guys who work in the field, some of them were business representatives of locals, and we got here at 7 o'clock in the morning.
And getting the sheriff's crew out there to direct traffic.
Oh, they shut the street down. I mean, we had contractors from all across the state show up and to volunteer their time, especially on a Saturday.
Pleased to be with you, Damon. I'm standing here with the United Association, 400 licensed plumbers and pipe fitters from around the state of Michigan.
And Sheriff, this is what people have been talking about. We have to use the water filters if we have Flint water or drink bottled water, but some are saying that those fixtures aren't actually fitting on their things inside their homes, so this is going to solve some of that.
Right, this is what brought about this large contingent of licensed union plumbers from around the state. We know when we've been going door to door servicing inbound people that many of the fixtures are old and they don't adjust to the filters. I might add, Damon, that these faucets cost a minimum of $100. And if you had to pay one of these guys time and a half on a Saturday, the cost would be immeasurable. Most people couldn't afford it in the city of Flint. But they're here today to donate their time and their great skill over the years that they've learned this trade. And they're going to put it to good use today for people that are vulnerable.
It kind of goes to show the spirit of the people coming together in this time of need.
It sure is. This is one of the great unions. People knock unions, but just take a look. 400 people are here to service the people. Now, if that's not a good, healthy spirit and what represents Flint, Michigan, I don't know what is.
And once the truck started rolling, and it was just like, man, this is amazing.
On that one Saturday, 470 people hit over 1,500 homes, and we had over 113 faucets replaced that day. So it was a huge event.
Everybody stepped up, and it all went pretty smooth. I mean, I was here from 6 o'clock that morning till 10 o'clock that night.
It's not like we knew how to do anything spectacular. We knew how to help, and we jumped in and helped.
I'm doing what I can do, but I'm only one guy. If I didn't have the team I got helping me, I wouldn't have been able to pull it off. I'm proud of all our guys. I'm proud of what we're doing right now.
To be a part of that, man, I can't put it in words how good it made me feel. Supporting people who actually care about other folks and going the extra mile to do something like that. That was awesome.
They've given us all hope, they've given us answers, and we know that there is a fix, so we don't feel so helpless here because we have the guys behind us, the wonderful men and women that are doing the work to actually help fix our water problem.
They have been awesome. They came in and they just jumped right in like they knew us from years, and you know, we've never met these guys ever until this whole incident happened with the water. Now we look at them like their family. Like my son called them Uncle Ben, Uncle Harold, you know, Uncle Scott. So that's just the type of relationship we have built with them. They came in, they helped my family out, and I can't thank them enough, because if it wasn't for them, my little boy wouldn't be able to bathe happily in fresh, clean water.
I have to do what I can to help, and I have to make sure the water's safe before I tell the Flint residents it is safe.
As we're doing these pipe replacements, one of the things we talked about was putting young people between certain ages, 16 and 24, to be in apprenticeship programs with them. So not only are they helping, but they're getting a skill that nobody can take from them.
We're still doing the faucet replacement with apprentice classes during the week. I mean, I'm taking this personal now, and I'm not going to rest until it is safe.
We're going to get through this. The city of Flint's going to get through this.
This town has a bad rap, but I've grown up here my whole life. There's good people in Flint. The issue with the water, I mean, we'll get it fixed.
To the men and women of the UA, to the 4,000 delegates there, thank you for what you do every day. And on behalf of the people of my hometown of Flint, thank you so much for standing up for us.
You served this community and you served it very well. And I don't know that I can ever repay you for what you've done for this community. But it's your ministry, and you will not be forgotten. What you guys did was nothing short of miraculous.